and I'd like to say congratulations to my dearest friend, Earl Lassiter, the artist. I'm really proud of you and your project. I'm excited for the video when it comes out, and I know you've worked a long time to get this thing going. I'm super excited for you. I wish you all the success, and keep it legendary.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sweetie. I want to congratulate my friend Lester on his new single. Me and Lester have been knowing each other for a very long time. I met her at the Dewdrop, and we all became family at the Dewdrop Inn. I love him so much. I want to congratulate you on you and keep doing the best that you can do, my baby. Love you so much. Keep up the good work.
Hey Earl, how you doing, man? This is the World's Family. My wife and myself, we just want to say congratulations on your new single. Have a great day. God bless you, man. And we're glad and proud of you. We'll talk to you later, man.
Congratulations.
Congratulations once again. Bye-bye.
Hey Earl, this is your favorite friend Michelle from Jersey. I'm so excited and I can't wait to see the video. Congratulations and I love you.
Earl got sunshine on a cloudy day.
Earl, Terry Lori Buckner from Pennsburg. Earl, we just want to thank you and congratulate you on all the love that you've brought people and to let you know how much we've enjoyed your singing and entertaining. You've given us many hours of dancing and fun here in Pennsburg, and we appreciate it. So congratulations, Earl, on the new release, and we wish you nothing but the best.
Congratulations, Earl.
Yo, what's up, Lassiter? This is Cousin Mario from Atlanta. Yo, I just listened to your new single, Nice. I don't sound quite as good as you, but the single is amazing. And I'm telling everybody I know, go get it, stream it, download it, listen to it. Yo, Earl, you're going straight to the top of this one, man. Love you for this. Keep doing your thing. Congratulations to you. Take care, man.
Hi guys, it's James Manning, owner of Reality Music and the Comfort Level Podcast, and I'm here to shout out my guy Lassiter for his new drop on YouTube, a remake of Billy Ocean's Night. Feel like getting down. The track is hot with its own twist. Make sure you go get it. And the upcoming video is coming out. I danced in it. Shout out to my guy Lassiter. You spell it Lassiter. Go check that out on YouTube now.
just one of those nights. One of those nights feel like getting down. Down. It's just one of those nights. One of those nights feel like getting down. It's just one of those nights. One of those nights feel like getting down. Philly city lights showing me the way. Take me to the high. Gonna bring all night to the break of day. So you get the shoes. You know you got to lose. You should be dancing. I'm back on city lights, dancing where the groove's alright. Going to a place I know where the party people go. One of those nights feel like getting down. It's just one of those nights. One of those nights feel like getting down. It's just one of those nights. One of those nights feel like getting down. It's just one of those nights. One of those nights feel like getting down. I'm on my desire, gotta take me a little higher. It's just one of those nights. One of those nights feel like getting down. It's just one of those nights.
Yeah. I guess that was just one of them nights. Feel like getting down. How y'all guys feeling? Feel like getting down. One of those nights. Welcome to the Comfort Level Podcast. Once again, it's me, Janny Schmanny, your host and owner of the podcast. And we're here again at WCND Media every Tuesday and Thursday, 5 to 7 p.m. Located at their academy, 1656 Kane Avenue in Camden, New Jersey. And this is our community building platform. You know, it's promotional and for exposure. And we're bringing brand awareness, health and living, music, comedy, current event topics, and more. So that was my guy, Lassiter, lead singer of the Intruders. This was a remake of Billy Ocean's Nights. Feel like Get Down. I know we heard all the introductions and everything, but that was one of the projects that we was working on in 2021. Look, one take. That's right. Lassiter sang the song, one take. The video was filmed, one take, one day. Yeah, we was out having a good time, and you know, that's just how it came out. It came out very beautiful as we were having a good time doing the business and sticking to the commitment that we had to. You know what I mean? So that's how it was. So y'all know today is News Trash Thursday. Yeah, later on we got something good coming up for y'all. You're gonna be surprised. Yeah. So right now I'm by myself. I got my guy coming in. I got a guest coming in to entertain you guys. Not gonna tell you what the topic is yet until he gets here. All right. So it's News Trash Thursday, but everything that we talk about is not necessarily trash. But this right here is something that affects our culture, and it happened, you know, so very much. So I'm just going to get right into it and let you know about Joyce Watkins. After serving 27 years in prison for crimes she did not commit, 74-year-old Joyce Watkins of Nashville was exonerated this month. Her convictions in the murder and sexual assault of her 4-year-old grandniece overturned. 27 years in prison. Watkins, along with her then boyfriend, Charlie Dunn, had been convicted in 1988 of first-degree murder and aggravated rape in the death of her niece, Brandy, but both were granted parole in 2015. Dunn, who died in prison before his release, he was posthumously exonerated that same year. Watkins, meanwhile, left jail and sought to clear her good name, eventually becoming the first Black woman in Tennessee history to have her conviction overturned. The first Black woman. She's 74 years old. She never stopped. Okay, so I'm taking this from Yahoo News, and these are what she told them. It was a long struggle to get here. I bet it was. Oh my God, you can't even imagine. You know what I mean? So she talked and she worked through her lawyer, Jason Gitchner, the senior legal counsel for the Tennessee Innocence Project. She said, "We're grateful for the judge and we're grateful for the collaboration with the district attorney's office." That's what her lawyer said. But Watkins lost 27 years of her life. Charlie lost 27 years of his life. His kids and his grandkids, they grew up with people thinking that their father and their grandfather was a murderer. That's hard. There's nothing that they can do to fix how you know that. All we can do is acknowledge what happened to them and publicly celebrate their innocence. I want to publicly celebrate their innocence. So Gitchner said that the couple were not considered suspect initially. But then the medical examiner had this opinion that, well, these injuries had to have happened based on things that I'm seeing during the autopsies. But she was getting it wrong, he said. He said she was looking for a certain type of cell to appear in the brain that's in the brain slides that would never be there. Referring to the lack of, different responses in the brain tissue. It wasn't there. So she said because she saw a lack of those particular cells, that means it happened within the last 12 hours. And it's just no way that was true at all. So the initial medical report in that case was rendered by Dr. Gretel Harlan, assistant medical examiner, and the wife of Dr. Charles Harlan, the state's chief medical examiner at the time. So the court documents state that Harlan initially said that the child's fatal injuries occurred 24 to 48 hours before her death. But according to the court records, moments before heading into the courtroom for trial, she changed everything. She shortened the window of injury to 12 hours. So, and that what helped conclude that Watkins and Dunn victimized the toddler. I gotta go on my Facebook page to see if you guys are leaving any comments. Give me 1 second. I apologize. Turn it on. Turn it up. Okay, we got that on. How y'all doing? What's up, Jay? We got Jay in the building, Jay Wooten. Jay Wooten's been doing some pretty good things for us. Let me see. Let me get out of here. Off of this. It's whatever. Anyway, back to August 1988. Dunn and Watkins were convicted of first-degree murder and aggravated rape based on a flawed theory by the medical examiner's testimony. According to Atlanta Black Star, police stated that the other evidence was overlooked or not investigated. What do you think about that? These are good people, you know. If you went back to the late 80s, you just looked at Joyce and Charlie. Glitzner said, I mean, who are they? You know, these folks with full-time jobs that had never been in trouble before. He said Joyce owned her home. Charlie had raised a bunch of children, and they worked 5 days a week in the same company for years on full-time shifts. That's crazy. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden you look up and, I don't know, something wrong with my Facebook. You look up and you're convicted of murder. You know? So while Dunn passed away before his release, Watkins was able to walk out of prison a free woman, yet her reputation remains tarnished. In February 2020, Watkins sought help from the Tennessee Innocence Project, and on November 10, 2021, a report was filed jointly with the Davidson County District Attorney's Office asking that Watkins and Dunn's convictions be vacated. Now, while Dunn, I did that. I said that. Where we at? A report from Dr. Shipler Reddy, a pediatric neurology and medical director of Vanderbilt University Medical Center, I've been there a lot, was included in that filing. She stated that Harlan's methodology for dating the head injury based on the lack of histiocytic response in the brain tissue is not a legitimate method for dating pediatric head trauma. She was wrong. The filing also noted that Watkins had told the police she had spotted blood on Brandy's underwear when she and Dunn picked her up from her sister's home. According to the reports, during the time she had been living with Williams, a Kentucky Department of Social Services worker visited the home after receiving a claim that the child had been abused. Additionally, Harlan later conceded that the method used for diagnosing Brandy's brain trauma was not in line with pediatric guidelines. In 2005, she and her husband were subject to professional discipline for serious misconduct. Charles Harlan was found guilty on 20 counts of misconduct and his license was revoked. Gretel Harlan was fined and reprimanded. The great thing about her is that she has this drive. You know, Kitchener said Watkins, who rejected a plea to testify against Dunn, has always maintained her innocence, even after failed attempts to overturn the verdict. She never let this go. She never let this go. The great thing is that she has the drive, that drive. She leads a very quiet life. He says she's not on the computer. She does not read the newspaper. She does not have a social media account. So it's not as if Joyce was concerned about this because she was worried about what everybody was saying or thinking, I mean, this was for her. She wasn't worried about everybody else. So when asked what her reaction was when the judge gave her that second chance at restoring her dignity, she said, I don't know. She just said, I did it. It took 35 years, but I did it. That's a lot of stamina for one person to have, very much. So, for some reason, I'm not getting on my Facebook page. So I can't answer your comments at this time from where I'm at. This is going crazy. I'm not on the Facebook page, but anyway. So that was our story about Miss Watkins, 74-year-old Black woman released from prison. That's crazy. Yes. So, amid the stress, isolation, uncertainty, fear, and grief that many have experienced during the pandemic, mental health challenges in children, adolescents, and young adults are real, and they are widespread. But most importantly, they are treatable and often preventable. Since the pandemic began, rates of psychological distress among young people, including symptoms of anxiety, depression, and other mental disorders, have increased. Recent research covering 80,000 youth globally found that depressive and anxiety system and 20% anxiety systems doubled during the pandemic, and 25% of youth experiencing depressive symptoms and 20% experiencing anxiety symptoms. Parents, be aware of negative emotions and behaviors such as impulsivity and irritability. You know what I mean? Health struggles that are arising in our children. Complicating the situation is the lack of access to mental health resources. And we're going to be bringing you people to the podcast and resources so that we can tackle this task in our neighborhood, starting small here. Okay? So what's a parent to do if a child is showing signs of depression, anxiety, or any other type of mental health disorder? The simple answer is get help as soon as possible. So often parents and caregivers, they don't know where to start. And as you know, supporting a child with mental health difficulties, it can be overwhelming and scary. Seeking help might involve a visit to the pediatrician, family physician, or another primary care provider, or chat with a healthcare worker at your kid's school. Making an appointment with a mental health therapist is another option. There are outlets. If your child is threatening to harm themselves or other people, you want to immediately call a crisis hotline, such as the American Society for Suicide Prevention, the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, or the National Alliance on Mental Illness Crisis text line. Or you want to head to the emergency room. Simple as that. A healthcare professional can determine the right course of treatment. All right. So we got Millz coming in the building. Yep. He's getting himself together. We got some things set up. I think I can get on this Facebook page now. I don't know who's acting fluey. So I'm come on.
A second over there.
Trying to talk, see if I can talk to these people online. Yeah, it was acting fluid for a minute, you know, guys. We working off the phone over here when we not sitting in front of the desk. All right. So if you're in the live chat now, you can leave questions and everything, and I'll be able to answer them. All right. So I'm over here on the Comfort Level podcast page. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna introduce this for you, and I have you set up over here. You okay?
Yeah.
So while you're doing that, that's my surprise, right? Yeah. Okay. So everybody knows, well, not everybody, but those of you who have been there and experienced this, you know, prison food is kind of crazy and it's not the best thing that you can do. So, you know what I mean? So, of the seemingly endless tally of injustices of mass incarceration, one of the worst humiliations gets little attention from the outside: the food. This shadow issue, the 3,000 bologna sandwiches, mystery meat slathered on white bread, soy filler masquerading as chicken, and other culinary indignities consumed during a prison sentence. So, you know, that pyramid's life behind bars and instills a nearly universal sense of disgust. Prison food is high on refined carbohydrates, sodium and sugar, and low on nutrients. Diets the rest of us have been told to avoid, right? Don't stop eating all this stuff because it's not good for our health. So like everything about prisons, it's disproportionately affects people of color. And it has grown worse during the pandemic. With most states spending $3 or less per person a day for meals, penitentiaries have become hidden food deserts, paralleling the neighborhoods from which many inmates have come. The hidden punishment of food is the subject of a comprehensive new report by the Research and Advocacy. You just start doing your thing. All right. Advocacy organization, Impact Injustice. Food is a fundamental human rights issue. It's not just one bad meal or experience, but years and years and thousands of meals. The public health ramifications of a poor diet are profound. Incarcerated people suffer from higher rates of costly chronic conditions, including cardiovascular disease and diabetes. Lifestyle changes are a significant tool for these conditions. The diet is a huge part. You gotta step back just a little bit. You're in front of the camera. Go on this side, go on this side. Yeah, thank you. You block it.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Somehow, I don't know.
Let me know.
I gotta move the camera. All right, well, we'll fix it.
Okay.
Because he's standing directly. You gotta look at the screen
Okay.
and be aware.
How you feel right here?
You see me?
Yeah.
Hello, you blocking me.
Huh?
Go somewhere else.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. All right, you good.
I'm
Just
good.
stand on the edge of something if you
All
want to pull it over a little bit.
Yeah, that's good.
Because you weren't here and I couldn't set you up good.
I
I
know.
didn't figure in another body. Millz is here in his prison uniform.
Hey, everybody.
You can't see his face. I
There you
guess
go.
it's too close. So we're gonna pull the camera back, but I didn't want to seem like I was way far from you.
Yeah.
So as he's setting up, I'm gonna finish this, and then I'll adjust the camera.
All right, there we go.
Okay. All right. So the diet is a huge part. Food quality or lack thereof has a different impact on behavior. This is not a healthy population due to some of the lifestyles they grew up in. If they don't feel good, they're not going to act good in jail.
Yep.
All right. So the issue, though, goes way beyond fostering good behavior. Though the average American rarely spends time worrying over how incarcerated people are being treated, their psychological and emotional health has a ripple effect on all of us, especially after they serve their time. So they're coming out, you know what I mean? If the goal of prison involves not only punishment, oh my God, I gotta turn that off, but also reevaluation and lowering recidivism. These are sending a healthier person back into the society is what's in everyone's interest. So improving the health of incarcerated people through more palatable and wholesome food will mean bringing together farmers, chefs, correction officials, and legislators, as well as people who have lived behind bars. There's just one missing ingredient. Correctional institutions can potentially play a vital role as stable outlets for farmers, fishermen, and other producers. It's really a question of political will. So if they have the will in politics, they can get it together and they can have better food for the prisoners, and farmers and things like that can increase on productivity and stuff like that, and enhance the health of our prisoners. And when they're out on the outside, they feel better and they do better. All right, so I'm gonna adjust the camera. How y'all doing? We just getting started on this. You can come in, but y'all gotta watch him.
I'm gonna stay right here.
No, you gonna come in because I'm gonna close the door.
You want to make a chichi? Huh? You want to make a chichi? No.
They're not gonna see it from there.
I just
You wanna come in?
costume.
I've been in jail a long time.
Well, where you gonna run?
So we break it up. Break it up.
No, you gotta wait.
It's broken up really good. You want to make sure all the noodles are broken up correctly. You gotta break it up. Break it up.
All right. So, do you want to introduce what you're doing, or you just
All right, so
talking?
here we go, man. So what I'm doing is I am reenacting how it feels to be in prison, and how to eat in prison. This is for the kids, it's for the people who haven't been in prison, you shouldn't go to prison. But these are the things that we do in prison when we have no money or we have commissary. We have commissary. And prison is not a good place to be. We're just letting the kids know that this is, you may be eating whatever you're eating outside with your mom, with your dad, and how you feeding yourself, but you know, that's better than what we're about to do, we're about to show you now.
So when we talked earlier about how the food in the prison is not as nutritious, the prisoners, they took what they had and did the best that they could. So you know that they're in cells and they don't have kitchens, nor do they have microwaves or stoves or anything to do it. They had to do it how they did it.
Right.
So he used
let me break it down
paper
to you.
bag, a plastic bag.
Yep, break it down.
Go ahead.
All right, so I'm gonna break it down to you. The system. So at nighttime, you know, around 7 o'clock, showers at 5. We all eat, gather up, and do chi-chis. So what you do is you bring a regular bag, something that's thick. One bag. I got 2 bags because you got to double it up because of the hot water. You want to break up your noodles as good as possible. As good as possible. Break them up. All right. Now we have some salami. We're going to use this for the meat. I'll do 3 slices. Do not go to jail. These are the things that you have to deal with and do and reshape yourself to. All right?
Got that.
Yep. So we'll cut. We got the noodles in here already. They're dry. We have the hot water boiling already. In prison, you don't have a coffee mug. You have the sink.
So you just use the water out the sink?
We use
How
water
do
out
you
the
make the water hot? Just the regular spigot hot water?
Yeah, it's the regular spigot hot water. The spigot water is pretty hot in jail. All right, so you cut it up. What's this? Bologna.
Salami.
Cut up salami. Cut them up. All right. Cut them up. Make sure they nice and small, whatever sizes you want. If you want slices, whatever you want. Let's go.
This is extra water.
It's extra water.
Yeah, but
is it hot?
If you use that,
All right, cool. All right, so slicing them up. Shout out to all my dogs that's upstate. All right, let's do this. It's not a good shout out, but it's just showing them love. All right. Cutting it up. I had 3 slices of some salami. I'm slicing them up. Now I have 4 packs of Uzo noodles. We call them Uzo noodles. Cut them up, cut them up. So now it's just the noodles and it's the salami. All right. We're getting there. I have a lot of friends in prison, have a lot of family members in prison. Some of them came home, some aren't. I did time and I came home and I'm staying home. I am staying home.
How
I'm
much
not going
time
back.
did you do? Was it prison or jail?
I did county. And I did juvenile. I did a lot of time in juvenile. This is pepperoni, so I have salami and I have noodles that's crushed up. I cut them up, salami, pepperoni right here. Cutting this up too. Me, I like, tiny pieces. I like, on top of that, I work for catering, so I'm a cook also.
So did you learn that skill while you were in jail?
No, I actually learned that from I did learn that from juvenile prison. Juvenile jail, yeah.
So they actually, did they allow you to work in the kitchen?
Yeah, so they had a work release program. And I was able to work. I just turned 16, just got into the program. I was 15 and a half when I went in from West Philly. And that's my first time, getting my working papers. All right, so pepperoni, bologna. We have the noodles. Everything is crushed up. Let's see. We have if you work in the kitchen in your state and if you are inmate, you become cool with somebody in the kitchen, they can bring you stuff like this.
I was talking to a gentleman. They told me that it was called a hookup.
The hookup?
A hookup. Like when you get stuff like onions and peppers and tomatoes and stuff that you don't usually get, it's a hookup.
It's a hookup, yeah. It doesn't mean somebody rock with you or y'all doing a favor or something like that.
You got hooked up.
Yep, so I got hooked up. So
and also I was told that the food, like somebody that working in the kitchen, and like they would get the bags of meat and everything, and when they unthaw it and stuff in the blood, the only thing they don't wash it, they just throw it in the bucket in the pot and they cook it just like that.
I'm sure they do. They do that at other restaurants too.
You probably didn't see it.
All right, so
everything going in plastic.
Yeah, so this is onions, green peppers, and everything. All right. Yeah. So what I like to do is have hot sauce and pepper packets because they do offer these in county and upstate. Put a little bit of that in there.
Don't worry.
That's salt. And this is pepper right here. Sorry. A little bit of pepper right there. All right. And let's see. These are for making cheese curls. These will make the cheese curls. All right. We're gonna do this and crush this up too.
Oh, you gotta crush them up.
Everything I can crush up.
Everything's crushed up.
Toss this in.
Man, you crushed that shit up fast.
Take these out.
I'm gonna be your cleanup assistant.
Take these up.
I'm your assistant.
Not go to prison, y'all.
Nah, I don't want to go to prison. I'm not gonna do this yet. We're gonna eat it today, though, y'all.
All right, here we go.
We eating it.
There we go. There we go. All right, this right there. The
You
three
don't put
bags.
crackers in it, do you?
I don't want no crackers in it.
Okay, I'm gonna get some.
That's all right.
I'm hungry.
We have some cheese cubes.
He making me hungry too.
Cheese cubes.
Like these are all things that we do eat. What's going on? I'm being blocked by this banner.
Oh yeah, you see that?
Oh, I see what it is.
Okay.
Well, nobody's on the thing and they're not telling me nothing.
Oh, okay. I'm not seeing a problem.
Mm-mm.
All right. This is a little cheese cubes.
Right.
Cheese cubes. You see? Okay, there we go. I'll roll up a little more. Yep.
Can you see it?
Yep. There we go. There we go.
I apologize, y'all.
Yep, there we go. Making this happen. Cutting up the cheese. So we don't have knives in prison, but somehow we know how to get them. You know?
So y'all using the shanks.
Call them what you want to call them, but it's sharp. Right? So we do
This
this.
is great.
Cut it up, cut it up, cut it up, cut it up.
Y'all had to wear stripes too?
Now in Rikers Island, they wear stripes if you're doing a year or more. In Philly, this is what? Oranges if you in
Oh wow.
oranges if you are in CFCF, and blues and greens if you're in House Correction or the PIC. All right.
I said on the wrong side.
Now let's do this.
This is bad.
Put the seasonings in. Sorry about that. This is the Uzu noodle seasonings. Comes with this pack. Close over here.
Which what?
Close. So you can see.
Ah.
All right, here we go. And all your seasonings. Yep, there we
You
go.
got it going on.
Yeah, no, I got to charge my phone.
No, I'm saying people is
Yeah, no, I charge my phone. I'm dying. There we go, seasoning.
you got the charger?
Oh, it's in my bag, so I don't know where. Here we go. We have 4 packs of seasonings because we have 4 packs of noodles. My bag right here. Both of them. Check both of them. Just look at them. Yeah, there we go. All right. 4 packs right there. So we have pepperoni. We have cheese cubes. No, that's not it. Sorry about that. We have cheese curls, puffs. They always got to be puffs. We have green peppers and onions and red peppers. Okay. We had the meat, which is bologna. Bologna, you can use whatever meat you want. All right. So what we want to do is now, I'm going to double it up. Double it up.
I don't know if I can get this shit.
All right. What we do now is we want to make sure that everything is crunched up together. Crunched up and together. It's the alpha joint. Yeah, you got you got a portable joint.
Yeah.
All right. Chi-Chi. This is a Chi-Chi. And this is how you look when you're in prison and you have your one uniform, or sometimes you have a white t-shirt, or some people don't wear no shirts. Just depends on how hot it is in the prison. Yep. All right. Now we gotta just smash it up. Smash it up. Make sure everything is broken up well. If you're watching and you from upstate, what's up? Come home. Or if you just came home, welcome home. All right, so we're breaking it up. Breaking it up.
I don't have nothing to do, so you can't.
Oh, all right. Cool. All right. I think I got 20% left. So don't worry about it. All right. All right, here we go. Breaking it up, breaking it up. Breaking it up. All right. right, now I'm gonna add the hot water. What other bag? I'm gonna put one more bag in. One bag around it, so I can make sure that the water don't leak. Make sure everything is broken up well. Go. It's called a chi-chi.
Chi-chi.
And we have white bread. Yeah, white bread. So we'll be making sandwiches. Chi-chi sandwiches.
Oh, it's not a soup?
It could be, it's a soup. It's a soup. You could use your bowl if you don't want bread.
He says it's a soup. Don't look like
If you're not trying to
you're
trying to watch your weight, you don't have to use bread. You can just put it in the bowl, okay?
And that was the whole discussion. Nutrition is not good in the prison system.
It's not good at all,
It's
man.
not good at all.
Nothing is good in the prison system, man. You know, I think certain prisons have, you know, whatever they come with. Education, health screens, medication for the people that comes in dope sick or whatever they come in sick with, Xanax. Okay, yeah. Triple the bag. All right, yeah. Time to pour the hot water in. Now what this is, you have to know how much hot water to use. You don't want to put too much water in, too much hot water in, because it might make it too fluffy. Put too much, less water in, you know, it might be too dry. So, caliente, hot. Let's do it. See. All right. It's looking like it's good. See, I put the hot water in. All the items are here.
Oh, shit.
Doing this now. I'm mixing it up. Mixing it up. So at the moment, it is cooking. These noodles are cooking. Step it up a little more. Let me make sure that we got enough water. Yes, I do.
More in a minute.
That's good. Have enough water. Yes, I do. So
And if not, we will be having tea.
So
yeah.
I have enough.
We will be having tea.
So it should look like this. Okay. It's currently cooking. We'll wrap it up a little bit.
You know, you're welcome to come down and join us for a chi-chi.
Yes, you are.
That's right. We're here at 1656 Kane Avenue in Camden.
There we go.
Yeah, we do things different here, you know.
All right.
More than music. Put it that way, more than music.
Man, when I went to jail, I was 27, I think. Adult jail. And you know, I got locked up for whatever I got locked up for, selling drugs at the time. And
how old are you now?
How old am I now?
Or sure, I can't ask that.
Yeah, I think I'll be
well,
around.
You say you was when you went to jail. You said when you was in juvenile.
Yeah.
Then it was 27. So I mean, I know you rose above all your jail stuff and whatever, and you're not in no trouble or whatever. I just wondered how old you was and how long it's been.
I am in my late 30s.
There you go.
So we're gonna let this sit for at least 10 minutes. The water is properly in there. The noodles, everything is broken down correctly. So we're gonna let this sit for 10 minutes. All right. And then we're gonna bring the bread out, and then we're gonna show you how we eat in upstate or the county.
Upstate or the
county, yeah. So we're gonna put this right here. Usually they put it somewhere warmer, but since I have hot water, I could do this right here.
Okay, if you want to put it right here.
Like behind the pillow or something.
Behind the pillow? No, we ain't gonna put it on the couch.
Well, we just gonna keep it here.
Put it right there. You can feel the heat.
No, we don't need no heat right there.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're just gonna keep this in the cut right there. All right, keep that in the cut right there. Let's clean up. All right. 10 minutes. It's a countdown. So I've been to prison out here in Jersey, the Green Monster, and a few places out here. So we keep this right here straight. And this right here will be for the bread.
Okay, I did get your cutting boards.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so yeah. So right now we will be opening the bread. Yeah. We don't get bread like this in jail. Just to let you know, we don't get bread like this in jail.
What kind of bread do you get?
We get white bread, but certain jails have certain ways of making their bread. Philly,
Be real thin.
so in Philly, if you go to the chow hall in Philly, right, and you eat your lunch and your dinner, and it comes with bread, you have to tuck your bread, either in your waist or your sock or in your box.
What are you talking about?
You have to tuck your bread to get it back to yourself.
Why? Oh, because you're not allowed to take food out.
From the cafeteria
Oh.
to yourself.
Oh.
You only can get commissary and whatever they give you from commissary to yourself. All right. So she's eating. Jenny Schmanny. I am. 2 slices. All right. So we letting that sit. Sit. Doing good. Doing what it do. Everything got to be soft in that bag that we call a chicha. All right. I like to clean up as I go. Usually, I have a habit of doing that because I worked in food service for so long. And this is where we come to. All right. All right. So we got 2 slices of bread. Making sandwiches. One right there. One right there. One right here. One right here. My daughter calls the end of the bread, she called it burnt something. I don't know, it's a funny thing she says.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
I love the ends of the bread, but everybody don't. So we have that there. So we don't have no mayonnaise, no ketchup, and no mustard. This is why this is a Chi-Chi sandwich.
Was we supposed to?
Not in prison.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we waiting. We got 5 more minutes. So we just want to let y'all know, prison is not a good place to be. Crime is not a good thing to do. White collar, none of that is a good place. It's a good thing to do.
Well, that's why, earlier when you weren't here, we talked about the lady that was released from prison. She was exonerated. She's a 74-year-old black woman. Did you hear about her this week? No? She's her name is Joyce Watkins of Nashville, Tennessee. She was exonerated. She was after 27 years. She was accused of raping and stuff her grandniece.
Damn, raping?
Yeah, her and her husband and stuff, and abusing, raping, and killing.
And they allowed them?
Huh?
They allowed them back out?
Well, they were exonerated after 27 years. He died in prison.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he died.
So did they actually do it, or you're not sure?
No, they didn't.
Damn.
They was cleared.
That's crazy.
It was cleared. It was all because the medical examiner just changed his story.
Wow.
Yeah. What the hell?
Wow.
I don't know. Wait.
Jail ain't cool at the end of the day. All right, let me get some.
I can't open the phone.
All right, now. Keep your hands clean. Keep the space clean. Keep your life clean.
Just that advanced
Yep.
therapy.
There you go.
And he did.
And where I get the outfit from,
That's why they open.
I got the outfit from somewhere on 69th Avenue at one Halloween stores.
Oh,
For Halloween last year, yeah.
Yeah.
I figured it was a good way to do things. See, look at the chichi, y'all. And what's
Oh,
do y'all remember? Do y'all remember?
That's great.
There we go. Softening up, looking good. Still some hard pieces in there. You feel them? I'm gonna sit for a little longer. Yeah. So we just trying to reach out to the kids before they get a little too older, before they hit their teens, man. Let you know it's not a good place that you want to spend. So just check your attitude, check the way you talk to your family members, your mother, your father, your grandmother. Always treat people the way you want to be treated. And sometimes you may treat people and you're not knowingly that you're treating them bad or saying anything that may ruffle their feathers.
It's the way you put things.
Yeah.
And not just that, like some actions show that you're not really being honest. Some people are followers, other people are leaders. You know what I mean? But this is the thing. Everything's tight right now. Everything. The pandemic is here and everything's getting tight. People are getting, the greed is coming out. First of all, the greed, you know what I mean? Whether it's food, shelter, treatment, whatever it is, everybody wants to have full control of that. Just start with yourself and your family. Have full control of your life. Understand? So this is why we had the topics on prison, and this is why he's showing how the food is in prison. Now, if you want to be making food in the bag, it's okay because you live in that life. You think that you have something special, but it's actually not special.
It's not special.
It's not special.
It's not special. Because the reason why it's not special is because you can't go nowhere after you make the food and eat the food. That's not special.
It's not special.
You want to be able to cook for your family or your girl, your family, whoever it is, your friends, and be able to go home to your bed.
No. When your birthday comes and you in jail and they make the chi-chi, that's your special dinner. And when they make that wine and stuff in the toilet, y'all drinking that, that's your special. Is that what you want? You know what I mean? That's not what I wanted.
No, some people say when they come home, they probably do 30 days or 90 days in the county, whatever they do. They come home and say, yeah, I had a good time when I was there. At least I had a good time, right? No, don't take that in consideration. Do not take that in consideration.
Oh, my boy was in there. My boy was my Sally.
Just because he did 90 days or 30 days doesn't mean whatever crime you may do that may land you in prison is going to give you 90 days or 30 days.
My boy was my Sally.
None of that is cool.
Anybody that's in prison and that 10 to 1 they did something wrong. It's very few people that are overturned for convictions. And if they are overturned with convictions, it takes an enormous amount of years and an enormous amount of work. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm just saying, like, it can be avoided. It can be avoided.
So what I'm doing now is, now in prison, you don't have paper plates. You have your own container. You have a container, and if they give you a cup, in house correction, it's a yellow cup. I think a red or yellow cup, and you have a spork, spoon and a fork. It's a spork. So you don't have these items in prison unless you are employed.
You need to work.
So now what I'm doing is
When I was work, I have been work.
it's cooking well. It's cooking really good. So what I'm doing now is I'm mixing up all the seasoning, all the cheese, all the pepperoni, all the spices, whatever.
It
you
looks
put in
like dough.
It looks like dough, right?
Yeah.
Definitely not dough. But I think noodles are made from dough, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so noodles are
Flour.
made from dough. Yeah, and in prison, a lot of people, if you're a good chef, whatever, you get paid for it. If you're good, if nobody else knows how to make it. So, and in prison, a lot of people don't share, but a lot of people do share. All right. So it's feeling good. I'm looking for all the softness in it. Any hard noodles, I'll probably let it cook for 2 more minutes. But I think it's done. There we go. All right. So now it's time to serve the inmates.
I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. I had to let it happen, though, because you know how we do.
All right.
This is the Comfort Level Podcast. We comfortable with this shit.
Reality music. Get with it.
No, this is not reality music, okay? I do have a company. This is where I got to take the mask off, okay? Because I don't want a mask in this. Since he brought it up, Millz knows me as reality music. He met me as reality music, and I'm always going to be reality music to him. I'm always going to be reality music. But first of all, it's not reality music. It's reality music CO. Okay. Second of all, reality music CO and the Comfort Level Podcast are 2 different entities. Okay? On one side, I have a music artist development company, and on the other side, I got this podcast where I talk shit. Okay? But I'm trying to bring brand awareness. And my podcast has been being spoiled by all rappers. And I'm not going to name a certain city, but if you go back and you look at all my recaps, you can see where they're from. Okay? This is not what this is for. This is for you when you're bringing something to the table, when you're doing more than making songs. If that's all you do is make songs, fine. I got a big catalog of music to listen to. I don't mind listening to your music. I have a radio station. Contact me and stuff on that level. Let's spread your music all over. Leave it away from my podcast here at WCMD unless you're giving out coats, turkeys, food, mental and health awareness and things like that that'll bring the families together, the community together, unity,
community,
brand
network,
awareness.
community network.
We are here to network, be comfortable, talk about our problems, get over our problems and things like that. I am not here to put music artists on in front of the camera. I had enough of it. You're done.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
For your sandwich?
I'm blunt. And that's the thing. Not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, but I have to be me. Okay? And when you're not understanding, I will not sugarcoat anything. So I'm telling you now, if you're not moving your music, if you have not gotten a Grammy nomination, if you haven't got your name in the magazine, if you're not performing on City Hall steps, don't come here.
All right, so here we go. Feels a little crunchy. Here we go. So this will be your first Chi-Chi?
Yeah, I never had a Chi-Chi.
She said she never had Chi-Chi before. All right. Well, we have
I'm just trying to come out of that bag, y'all.
All right. Well, you heard what she said. I apologize, but this is reality life.
Yeah, real life. That's right. Reality. Y'all know what that stands for, right? Remember, everybody ain't loyal in the yard. And I learned that. You're not being loyal I learned that. So we're gonna separate that because I can deal with the snakes and everything in the music culture. It's a lot of snakes. I know how to deal with the snakes in the music culture. I don't know how to deal with the snakes in the podcast culture.
All right.
It don't look that bad.
Yeah, I just hope that the news is good enough.
Well, they're a little hard. We understand because of the water.
You know, it's because I haven't been to prison since 6 years ago.
Oh man, you don't tell.
There we go.
I'm gonna turn this off now.
All right, yes. All right.
Unless you want a cup of tea.
Nah, I'm okay. All right,
I'm
thank
gonna turn this off.
All right. This is her first sandwich. Let's get her sandwich. All right.
So I guess I'm the guinea pig, y'all, that's gonna try to teach you. I should have had the camera like this before. I was sitting over there. I don't know why.
Our first cheat sheet
Thanks, man.
from the outside world, from a person who's been inside. There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is my Chi-Chi sandwich. It's just a Chi-Chi.
So, that's Instagram, yeah.
It's just the Chi-Chi. Everybody see that? There it is.
There you go.
Ooh.
2 pieces of bread.
So
Everything else in that bag.
So should I bite it, y'all? I know I wasn't all the way on the ground. So I bite it, y'all, or what? I'm scared.
Oh, we made it fresh right in front of you.
Tell them again what the ingredients was.
It is bologna. We have pepperoni slices.
Cheese.
Pepperoni slices. Square cheeses. We bought this from the store.
Salami.
Fresh grocer or whatever. We have green peppers and onions and red peppers. We have salt and pepper. And we have 4 bags of chicken oozoo. Because chicken is my favorite.
It's actually good.
Good.
It's actually good.
Good.
Oh my God.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Let's see. I haven't made
Why you ain't getting a little bit?
All right.
It's actually good, right? So there you have the Millz Young Philly Chi-Chi sandwich.
There we go, man.
You think we're gonna start selling them?
At
events and shit.
Maybe we could, but it gets cold so quick. They have to come right away. They have to purchase right away.
No, we're gonna have all the. We ain't gonna make it in the bag and stuff. We're gonna make it. We're gonna have the sterno, and it's just gonna be the thing. We just tip it out.
Maybe we
It
could.
just have all the ingredients.
Yeah. Hey.
And we'll put them on pitas.
Okay.
Or something.
All right. Well, come and buy your Chi-Chi at one of our events.
We can infuse them.
Yeah.
Tasha, we need the Jello lady. We want infused Chi-Chis.
And welcome to the Chi-Chi segment.
I ain't tasted the meat yet.
So if you home,
I like meat.
yeah. If you home,
All I taste is cheese sticks. It tastes like cheese
your
sticks.
food stamps aren't right, or your money ain't right, and you have a few things in the
can
kitchen.
go a long way with this joint.
Yeah, some things in the kitchen. This will fill you and your family up.
Yeah, I had that shit in my kitchen. You know, I only spent $3.
Yep. So like, she only spent $3. And now she's about to get full. So let's do it, man. So welcome to the segment of Chi-Chi's and stay out of
That's
prison.
what I said no.
Stay out of prison, bro. And little shorty. Keep your mind right. Keep your attitude together. Pray. If you need therapy, and you can get therapy just by going online and searching for free therapy sessions.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you can. Yep. Free
Well,
therapy
we
sessions.
also got some resources. She came in a few minutes ago when you was preparing. MQ Consulting. It's good. She's gonna have a free event, and that Eventbrite page is gonna be up tonight. I'm gonna make sure of it. She been having a little trouble, but We're gonna make sure it's up. They're gonna have awards. She has all the information for this seminar, but I will be podcasting that night when the awards are given out. Yeah, I'll be live.
Let's talk about
at the Croc Center.
Let's talk about the reality show. The reality show.
Yeah, go ahead.
I signed up today.
What?
The cast from Novi Records and all that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I signed up today. Signed up today. So hopefully I get picked.
Where's Uncle Joe? Can we make Uncle Joe one?
Yeah. If you want one, yeah. So I signed up today for the reality cast show that Jenny posted that I would never know about, but she posted it, and it's paid for. And I have the audition Sunday.
I don't even remember. I just be supporting people. I have no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I be supporting people that support me, so I posted it up. If I don't never see none of my stuff on your page, I'm not posting your stuff.
Shout out to Novi Records who did this.
Oh, it's Novi?
Yeah.
I know Novi. I like Novi.
Yeah, the radio station. I mean, not the radio station, but the management.
Right,
Yep.
Novi Records.
Yeah, they got the reality show thing coming out where they're following the 16 hottest artists around Philly. It's only a Philly event, and they're following you with cameras as you progress in your music career. So we are entering that.
That's
so
crazy.
Yeah, man. So it's awesome. Can't wait to do that. Hopefully I get picked.
I can't.
Yeah, we be hungry at night. We be knocking these joints down.
I ain't knocking down. It's too salty.
I put too much salt in it. Oh, my bad. Yeah.
Well, all that stuff got salt.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. Old school don't eat too much salt. And matter of fact, we need to slow down on salt anyway.
Yeah.
Everybody.
We got to slow down on salt, and we got to do some things, because that COVID is out here and things. So you want to try to take care of yourself, doing as much as you can. We've been doing organic shots. This one happens to be elderberry. And this shot helps you with to keep calm and things like that. And it has a number of different berries. This one we love to see it vitamin C. So it's just a shot of vitamin C. No, it's not a needle. It's a shot. Like you drink it. Man. And then the other one that we're doing is the golden child. Yeah, it's turmeric. Turmeric. So if you want to get a little sample of that, you can come down here and get a little sample of that before you go out and buy it. It's made by Vitalife. You can find this. Well, I found them in Aldi's. And Aldi's has a whole line of organic products that can, boost your immune system and things like that. Mm-hmm. You found Uncle Joe?
He's upstairs.
Oh, you didn't see it?
Yeah, he let me in. He's upstairs.
Oh, you gave it to him?
No, he's upstairs. I'm not gonna go upstairs.
So where's his stuff?
What's the?
You made him a sandwich?
Yeah, I made him a sandwich.
Where's it at?
Right here.
All right, well, let's wrap it up.
All right. I can't find my charger over.
It's right there.
Yeah, it has longer charger.
I didn't see it.
You ain't got no iPhone, huh?
No.
All right, well, let's wrap it up. You got some ram wrap?
Can you use another one in the bag? Use the plastic.
Well, welcome to the segment of Chi-Chi's Stay Home.
Hey, y'all. I gotta find something. Let me find another song for y'all while we what's the name of it?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I still play music. I'm not saying I don't play music. I need to play good music. You know what I mean? So let's get a let's get a track going on.
We're gonna get it to the homeless when we leave.
Said that it couldn't be done. I would never be the one. Gave it all I had, and I made it. Thought I'd never get my run. Finally, I see the sun, and I told him, there can't nobody be mad, cause I made it. I'm ultimately to turn back. Problem at the problem, trying to make the paper sad. Only aim for the sky that I'm gonna paper at. Tired of hearing about paper, now with a paper at. No arguments, man, just cut the damn check. Hating after hating, trying to come at my neck. No fear in my heart, no sugar in my tank. I'm the shit, man, and you know that it's fake. Don't worry about the money, got it stashed in the bank. Who would ever think that I can make it happen if I wasn't out here rapping? I'll be out here snapping. Why these dudes, they hate me with a passion. Said that it couldn't be done. I would never be the one. Till I showed them, gave it all I had, and I made it. Thought I'd never get my run. Finally, I see the sun, and I told them, there can't nobody be mad, cause I'm ready. All that has to focus with no breaks. I spit that high grade, I skip it no shake. A lot of cats rapping down behind me to pray. Feeling good on my own, I stood. See, they want me to fail, but I proved them wrong. They want me to fall, but I done proved them strong. These cats ain't loyal, for the right price, they call you like for you. They open for big, they open for pure. Years later, homie, and I ain't done. Shout out to Bobby Big, shout out to Ronnie Ron, shout out to Perry D, help me get on my grind, and none of y'all ain't gonna stop my shine. You heard that? Said that it couldn't be done. I would never be the one. But I showed them, gave it all I had, and I made it. Thought I'd never get my run. Finally, I see the sun, and I told them, there can't nobody be mad, cause I made it.
Yeah, made it. Who that?
DJ Blue G's and Jazzy Faye.
Oh, DJ Blue G's, what's up? I was on your live last night, man. Show me love.
Blue G's and Jazzy Faye. All right, all right. That's called Done Made It. That's now streaming on RMC Independent Radio and a lot of other outlets. You know how we do. No, we're going to need that to take all the supplies out. Okay. We need. Yeah, you know how we do. So, I mean, we've been really doing the thing. You know, I've been networking with a lot of people or whatever. Network with Blue G's. He agreed to do live beats here in the studio. DJ Blue G's. Okay. Tomorrow, now don't give me his name, but tomorrow from 12 to 2. In between that hour, the Midday Madhouse, we also have a DJ and producer coming in on the Midday Madhouse. Okay. Yeah, so like we're doing music, but we're doing things with people that are doing stuff. We're not doing things with people that are making the same moves that they made 10 years ago. You know what I mean? If you've been in business for 10 years and you got a studio and you're running up and down and you're running showcases, we don't want you. We don't want you. Mm-hmm. You know, because that's the norm.
That's the norm, right?
We trying to get out of the norm and we're trying to get new and we're trying to heal and rejuvenate. Yep. And it's not rejuvenating us. That part.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my New York folks, Punch Dollars out there in Queens.
Punch Dollars, I know him.
Yeah, that's my boy. I'm gonna shout out to Atlanta. My boy Nah Money is out there.
Nah, what's up?
He's doing things with Ugly Money in them.
Nah, I've been making big moves. He's been making big moves for years. I don't know him like that. Yeah, but I probably know of him for about maybe 3 years now. Yeah, and the moves that I've seen him make, although I don't follow him that close, he making some moves.
Yeah, they got this Yo Gotti challenge that's going on now, and check that out, the Yo Gotti challenge. Yeah, bring 2 wins. We about to do that too.
Yo Gotti.
Yeah, we doing that right now.
All right. What I'm doing is I'm putting this stuff up that
Okay.
we need.
So this is going to the homeless. Rest of the cheat
Yeah,
sheets.
we made a bag and we're gonna
Yep.
drop it off
So
on the
you
way
can-
out.
Yeah,
And that's what we're doing.
that's what we doing.
Anybody got any comments? Anything that they want to say? Anything that you want to bring to us? Huh?
Okay.
You wanna come over there? Yeah, I'll switch it over. Any comments or anything or whatever that you guys want to say to us? How's the mic sound, even though I didn't have it on? Probably, huh? I know, it's crazy. But anyway, we're doing it. So we just moving over with the cam.
All right. Big side looks
And
good.
we over here now.
Yeah,
Say
that's
what?
my cook uniform. Big
Huh?
side, that's my cook uniform.
No, it wasn't a cook, it was a jail. You know, we did a whole segment on jail.
I made a cheat sheet, though, sis.
Yeah.
I made a cheat sheet average.
and
And it was good. He
it,
said it was.
yeah, I said it was good. I think that the GT was really good. But it was really salty for me.
So, Jay, you want to give
They
out?
made the screen way bigger, so
You wanna
I
give
didn't
out-
have a chance to adjust it or anything like that. So
You want to give out
see how
where
big
you
we are.
the places that you be at?
What places?
Online.
I'll be here.
Online.
Oh.
Where they can follow you.
Follow me online. I'm on Facebook at the Comfort Level Podcast, as it says right there.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Janet Torrance. My company is Reality Music CO. All that is on Facebook and YouTube. Facebook and YouTube. Y'all want to subscribe to WCMD Media on YouTube, WCMD Media on Facebook. And just everything that you see, that you're watching, that's the things that you have to subscribe to. I don't know where to find you. Every day I come and I put the name up, the Comfort Level Podcast. Y'all can't find it. Every day I come up and we put up WCMD Media. It's right here. Y'all can't find it. We're on YouTube. We don't only look at these artist videos. We look at the videos. And then we look at the videos and see how we started and how, down on these bottom steps of the ladder and how we climbing up. I don't want to go see the same thing. A hotter song. Oh, he made another one that's hotter. Oh, it's hotter. It's doing nothing for us. It's doing nothing for the culture. It's doing nothing for life.
Right, so, Yeah.
Unless you're giving that good message, and half of the songs that I hear is not giving the good message. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you're a motherfucking boss.
Right.
Pardon my French. I don't care. Because right here, I'm the boss.
Sure.
Okay? And you notice, you don't see many people around now, do you? Why is that?
God changes things.
Huh?
God changes things.
Yeah, God changes things, but he also left me the boss.
Right, so if you're the boss, he changes.
That's right. God changes things. God has been talking to me. God changes things. Things has been getting better. And I don't need the devil to bring it down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What I need is commitment.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
Commitment, talent, thoughts, action,
Yeah.
a vision.
Yeah. And it's understandable if you had tried some things that didn't work. He said, I'm in danger. Yeah, I'm in danger. Earl, from that food. He said, good luck to you.
Yo,
He said, good luck, my brother.
it was pretty good. Yeah.
It was good. But you know what I mean? That commitment means a whole lot. And, you got to have that stronghold and keep on doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
I hear everybody say, I've been doing this and doing this and doing this. Well, then you should be further along. Mm-hmm. You shouldn't be in the same place. You shouldn't be in another place doing the same thing.
Yeah.
You should be further. I should be reading about you in headlines. Headlines. That's where I'm trying to take you now. So have people read about you in headlines so we can have people chanting your name. Millz, Millz, Millz. You know what I mean? When you walk in the door. I ain't talking about your boy down the street. Oh, yeah, Millz performing tonight. Yeah, I'm going to see him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Millz. Yeah, not him. Not him. Remember the 491 people I said that watched you the first day that you came here and did the podcast? Mm-hmm. Those were the 491 people that weren't at that showcase with a cell phone. On live.
It was at their crib or in their car somewhere.
Yeah, so everybody don't have to rip and run through the neighborhood to come out to see you. Right. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to tell you as an artist, none of that money is in your pocket. It's only hurting you. If you're not investing your money into your development, you did enough showcases. You did enough.
Enough showcases, man. No more showcases. We're going out for venues that's going to market us, that's going to make things understanding, man.
What we're going to do is we're going to put some eyes on the rabbit.
And the tourists.
That went over his head. That went over his head. We're going to put some eyes on the rabbit, okay?
We should.
And that's how we're going to get this. And once we get eyes on the rabbit, it's going to turn into money. Okay? Yeah. Now, I had a whole host of events and whatever to tell y'all about, but I just want to tell y'all about one. This Dead Presidents, okay? Yep. Make sure you hear. Make sure you hear. If you want to put some eyes on the rabbit, make sure you got a slot. You know, because ain't nothing coming to nobody that don't have a slot. Nothing. And that's the challenge. I'm putting you guys up to the challenge now. If you don't have a slot, February 20th for Dead Presidents Industry Night, you need to talk to me and you need to tell me why you don't. Right. That's what I want to know. Okay? Because I'm willing to help you be here in this studio perform. I took the group down because it was a whole bunch of talk about nothing. It was about something, but it was all about the same thing, about the stuff that I don't want. Right. Right. You know what I mean? And I tried to be nice and come in and ask some questions, but, you know, it was being avoided. I did ask some questions about helping the artists to see what the artists need. One of the artists made a statement that he was going to go do some work if he got a ride. Well, that told me right there that this artist has a problem getting to his work, completing his goals, because at sometimes he needs a ride. So I said, what can we do to see about getting this artist a car? So if we had a benefit and we got some donations, maybe we can get him a car for a G.
Wow.
And then some good mechanics can make sure that the car stays in running condition.
You must be a good artist.
Huh?
You must be a good artist.
Well, it's not about being a good artist. It's about helping each other and things like that and stuff like that, and people having businesses and running businesses and using their businesses to help others. Not just their self, but their pocket to feed their family, okay? Because ain't nobody making a living off of this. And if you say that you're making a living off of this, then I will pull your card by me knowing you and your outside activities. I'm going to keep it real. Stop bullshitting me. All right? Right here, I'm the baker. And if you bullshit me, you're going to get a bun.
So I just want to say to the people, man, it's all about your vision in life, man. The vision in your path, the vision that was sent to you before or after you grew up. It's all about the vision that's going to take you, and then always roll with the people who has a vision that you want to do just as well. And always pray also. I know some people ain't religious, but also pray for to have the people in your life that you want as quality to help you continue to move forward in the life and the path that you want and the vision that is set and given to you by God.
Trust me, that prayer is going to open up so much realism, and you're going to realize things, and things are going to become more clear, as you seek what your purpose is.
Right, and that's all about vision. That's all about what God wants you to do. He wants to see your vision clear. Even though you have a vision, but he wants you to see it clear so you can jump and run and pass through all the obstacles that may bring you back to the things that you did not want to do in a life that had you down. So pray, seek for a clear vision, seek for understanding, seek for forgiveness, and seek for a path so you can see and have a clear vision for your path in life, no matter what it is.
Well, God, he don't have to do nothing that he don't want to do, right?
Right, but he'll give it to you and he'll let you know what you need to do.
Well, why does he do that?
Because we are his children and he loves us regardless. That's how I feel.
That's grace.
Yeah, because of grace, man. Because of grace. He gave his only son, so if we are his children and we are in his DNA.
Half the people don't even know what grace is, though.
You break it down.
It's love you don't deserve. As that, it can't get no easier than that.
Love you don't deserve.
There it is.
So imagine a human telling you, yo, I'm giving you love, but I want to give you love, but you don't deserve it.
Because all was born in sin comes short of the glory of God.
So
we was born into sin.
We were born into sin. Yes, we are.
So like he made a way for sinners to be loved.
Right, and to have
even though
restart.
Even though the way he intended for the world and stuff was wrong to him. You understand? He did do certain things because of the sin. You know what I mean? But he still loves us. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So what's happening is because of the sin that happened was women, we bore children in pain.
Right.
That's it.
That's where.
That's it. We bear children in pain. You know what I mean? And that it's not just when that child comes out of our womb. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the pain is living on and on. We the mothers of the earth.
Right.
I hope y'all can hear me. We're the mothers of the earth.
Yeah.
And that is the reason, that we as women, some people feel as though we are stronger on some things than men because we had to bear this. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of things that we bear in feelings that men don't bear.
Right.
You know what I mean? They have all that thing. A man is not supposed to cry, and a woman is over here boo-hooing her butt off. You know what I mean? So it's all cliche. And it's actually, if you don't study or you don't have a level head or anything, you're not even going to realize it. You're just going to go with the flow.
Yeah.
So everything that you know has been borrowed from someone else.
And remember, man,
whether it's your grandparents or ancestors or not.
And you gotta remember that everything that we're going through, man, addiction, the sexuality decisions, everything has already been done 2,000 years ago. So God knows what you are dealing with, and He knows how to help you to get rid of them things or release yourself. He just wants you to come to Him, right? so he can show you how to release yourself from all the pain, agony, whatever that you're going through. But remember that people been doing this 1,000 years ago. So don't act or be scared to share your feelings.
Well, this is the thing. Nobody won't know but you and God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the best way for you to pray, really, I mean, if you're not praying with somebody else and you're getting started, you need to talk to God. Just talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You can talk to him in the bathroom. You can talk to him in the kitchen. You can talk to him in the car.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can. And just don't be afraid.
Nobody don't have to know. Don't
Right.
nobody have to know what you believe in your heart, you know, because I know there's a lot of people that have been in prison that turned Muslim just, you know, for a safety measure.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Or to find a religion.
Right. Because they didn't know
Something.
anything else, and it seemed like it was a stronghold at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Out here in the street, you didn't care about religion at all until you got locked up.
Sometimes,
you know what
sometimes
I mean? There's nothing wrong with it.
Sometimes you're gonna have things that's gonna shake you up.
Pray.
Yeah, you're gonna have things to shake you up that's gonna bring you to God because God wants you to come to Him. So He's gonna shake you up, but it's up to you to understand that He's shaking you up for you to get right. So you know, we all want to do right. We all want to live. We all want paradise again on earth, not just in heaven.
That's right.
You know, and if we all can just agree that positivity is better than negativity, then maybe we can have paradise on earth, and we all can help each other succeed.
That's it.
And just like one of the pastors, said, he said, all the millionaires and all the billionaires that's from the hoods, maybe we can all create schools in our neighborhoods where we grew up at
and teach each other,
but also pay for the schools to be built and pay for the teachers to work to have
but
finances.
Are you kidding? They don't want to do that because it's not enough in it for them.
And we calling out people like Will Smith and Kevin Hart and Jill Scott, people that's that made it from Philly, whatever city you from or state, put your money together, build new schools. Let's find out the teachers that we need, that we want for our children, and let's set up some type of funding for the teachers and some type of funding for the students, man, so they can go to college in this time.
And that sounds good. I haven't seen any of the artists that I deal with put on an event for children and education, or anything like that.
Yeah, man.
We haven't seen it yet.
Small ways to change our community, man. If we have to still live there or if we're not living there, right? And it's just ways to leftover food that you have in your refrigerator, bag it up. Go down to the closest spot where you see homeless people at, just set it out there and let them know there's food to eat. So if you are into that community type base, and shout out to Soldiers Recovery recently, you're doing a good job down Kensington Ave, bro. Small things of just giving out 50 cents to somebody that's on the train, even though they may use, they're going to use, give them 50 cents. That could change their life because, damn, somebody gave me something. Just think sometimes, man, with your heart, not just your mind.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to Sister Talia, City of Dreams Coalition. She be on the street. She be doing her thing. It's a number of Street. Mr. Tommy Blackwell, Purple Queen. Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about.
Sister Celia, what's up?
They on the streets, okay?
Yeah,
they on the streets.
Yeah.
I ran blocks up with a few of them, Freeway and all of them, up and down the Deuce.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I ain't from Philly, but Philly know me and Philly love me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's about living your life and helping every other people live their life just as well, man. There's people out there that
hanging on blocks, Schoolie D.
Yeah,
Come on, y'all.
Let's do this, man.
Come on, y'all. I was doing this stuff when they didn't know me.
let's not just change America, but if we change America first, then we could change the world just as well, man. Shout out to Wallow Fit, man. He's doing his thing.
Wallow out
Yeah.
there.
Not
Wallow.
Wallow, but shout out to Wallow too.
Shout out to Wallow. Yeah, he been
Yeah.
giving him inspiration
Yeah.
for a long time. Now, his partner,
Gilly the King.
yeah, and I love him dearly.
Yeah.
But y'all don't get it, okay? Gilly say he that real, he is, okay? In every aspect of the word. And he ain't gonna eat no grits. You understand? He gonna tell you. There ain't nothing being sugar-coated. You ain't getting cinnamon on it, and you're getting the real deal. Okay? So he been telling you and inspiring you for years, you know, by talking shit. And it works for him. But you're not gonna do it.
Oh man.
Because that's only for Gilly.
Well, everybody's standing your truth, man.
That's only, yeah, I'm standing
man.
and standing up. I'm gonna stand them up and the truth. That's why they ain't here now.
Yeah. You know, shout out to Camden, because that's where we at. I came straight from Philly, straight to Camden. To see y'all to do this podcast at WCMD, man, who are great people, man. The owners. All we doing is trying to create more bosses in this world by following examples to become a boss. Shout out to Straight. Shout out to Straight Bars for doing what she's doing. I like what you're doing out there, Straight Bars. 2105 Sam. Shout out to my squad, 40th and Market, Barron Street, everybody from down the bottom. Shout out to Ed.
Yeah.
Rolling the Beats, Jada Producer. Shout out my missus, China Kazam, because I see you out there creating things just as well with us. Shout out to Chloe Banks, who's doing her thing. We just moving forward, man. Shout out to Kilo Raw. Shout out to Ines. You know, I'm just enjoy the things that you're doing, man. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your thinking. If it's right, let's just keep going, man. That's all I got.
Keep it going. That's what you gotta do. Shout out to some of the people he named. You know, I know a bunch of them. A bunch of them I haven't networked. A lot of them I've been networked with for 20-something years. You know what I mean? And they are my brothers. They are my brothers. I like the movement. I like just when I see real things going down.
Yeah,
I like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shout out my girl Soul on the West Coast.
I'm just moving while I'm doing this.
Yeah, man. We have 15 minutes left.
We have about 15 minutes.
And shout out to Earl Lassiter. He's doing his thing too. And yo, if you from around the way, Dead Presidents Industry Night, sign up.
Yeah.
Sign up. Let's go. We have Rob Swartz there. We have Judah Priest there. Sign up, man. I'll be there performing. A big ticket performing. Sherrod, Boz. Yeah.
Dude, we got big ticket.
Yeah, man.
I got some surprises for you.
Big.
I can't tell people because if I tell them, they'll steal them.
Yeah. Let's do
they'll
this.
Steal them. I'm done.
On,
my God. You don't even know.
And we're doing this in Camden. We bringing Philly to Camden. We bringing wherever you're from, man. New York, Delaware, North Carolina, man, Connecticut, man. Shout out to Connecticut. We're doing it. Shout out to Liz, Elizabeth, who's that? Mercedes out there in New Orleans, man. We're doing it.
We're bringing Jay Chosen. Jay Chosen was on the 9th. What was that? On the 9th edition of The Voice.
The Voice?
NBC's Voice. Yeah, The Voice. You know where Kelly Clarkson was discovered?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he actually got discovered on The Voice, you know, and he spent some time working with Gwen Stefani and Alicia Keys and you know, what team? I think did he go to Blake's team?
I'm not sure. Man, I haven't seen that.
Huh?
I haven't really seen
I forgot.
that show in a
But
while.
they had Blake Shelton, all of them, you know. So I think he was Team Gwen Stefani. I'm not sure. But when he gets here, you can talk about it. This year, he dropped a few tracks. One with a accompanying video with Chloe Banks.
Yeah.
So Chloe Banks is a actress, model, and music artist. She had her first appearance on VH1's Black Ink, and I don't know, I brought her to Philly. They went crazy. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So that's how it is. You know what I mean? And Chloe's very entertaining. Yeah, they went crazy.
Yep.
Yeah. So, you know, after that, she got the song with Jay Chosen.
Yeah.
After that, she got a song with Freeway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we was making moves, you know, trying to connect good networks with good networks.
Call that number.
Yeah, and it actually did work.
Yep, they did, man. Shout out to Chloe
Yeah,
Banks.
shout out to Chloe
Okay.
Banks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Follow her. But come and get these tickets, man. We trying to
Yeah, she
call
was
this
supposed
number.
to. We're preparing for her interview here because, see, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand with Chloe. Chloe is creative, okay? So she not popping up on here, just popping up on here.
Right.
You know, she got to be in her straight jacket or whatever she gonna do.
Yeah, she should.
And her hair did and all this stuff. You
Let's
know what I
get
mean?
crazy.
And she should.
Yep.
You know, to show the model and artist that she is.
Yeah.
Create.
What time is it? We have 10 minutes left.
Just to show all that. You know what I mean?
You want to have a little poem?
Yeah.
Little
Yeah.
poem?
You got
Alright.
one?
It's a little poem that I've just created right now. It's a half and half prayer.
Right.
Let's do it.
Sit down and do this.
All right, let's do it.
I was just gathering up my stuff. Like,
Alright.
you know what I'm
All
saying?
right, let's do it.
Like I'm out of here.
All right.
Like, it's cold and I don't like the water.
So this is a poem. Let's freestyle. Let's try it. We want to thank you, God, for the skies that you have given us. Thank you, God, for the eyes to look up at the sky. We want to thank you, God, for the trials and tribulations that you allow. We want to thank you, God, for the children and the child that came. We want to thank you, God, for the voice that allow us to speak, rap, and sing in pain or laughter. Thank you for giving us the word, the thing. And thank you, God, for giving us the word, thing. We will overcome. We will stay strong. We won't stop until we hear that number one song.
That's right.
Keep striving. Keep doing your best. Keep knowing who you are and keep helping yourself so you can help others that's watching you in your own mess. Be the best. Like DJ Khaled said, we the best.
The best.
We the best. Camden meet Jersey. Jersey meet Philly.
Amen.
Philly meet Jersey. Let's go.
Now, y'all see this? Y'all see that? That just came off the top. All right. Now, this is the things that we need y'all to do and be aware of. Didn't hurt him, not one bit. Y'all might be on there saying, what are they doing? You know what I mean? Oh, he's praying. But guess what? Heaven shook. While we down here saying, what is he doing? They know. They know. You know what I mean? Because they already arrived and they just, every word that he just asked for, they got. Lord have mercy. Y'all will get that one on the way home. Yes, sir. Y'all will get that on the way home. If you don't get it now, you'll get it on the way home. And then you'll say, oh, okay. Oh, that's what they was talking about.
Right.
Yeah, it's a whole different thing, you know, when you know that you got something that you can really depend on, such as God, you know, because people are not dependable. They flip-flop at any moment. Even myself, I flip-flop.
Me too.
Damn right, because I'll yell and scream at you like, what the hell did you think you're doing? Okay? Like, and I'll be like, oh, okay. But that's just me, you know what I mean?
It's humanity, baby.
That's me, you know, because, you know, I'm like this, okay? I always just want things to be ready. Just be ready. I don't care if it don't come out right. Just be ready with it. You know what I mean? I don't know.
If you stay ready, you ain't gotta sweat too much.
Ready.
You ain't gotta sweat too much.
Ready.
So let's do it.
Yeah,
my imagination coming out soon.
I can't wait.
Philly Anthem is here, getting it done.
We can't play.
Yes, sir. Not right now.
We can go out.
Suburban on all platforms by Millz Young. Let's go support the opportunity, and let's bring this money to the streets, man.
We're gonna support Millz music because we want to see Millz do more than just drop tracks. Few people listen to him, then he go do another one, and then he sits under this sea. Ken is going further than that.
I never saw this. I never saw this moment. I never seen this moment.
Well, then that means that you took one step up. Now that you're sitting here behind the desk, podcasting to the people out there in the world, you never planned this or seen this coming.
I've seen,
but now it's here. So evidently, God must have planted you here.
All praises.
Yeah, all praises, because I've been getting messages, you know, not necessarily, I can't even read them. I know I can't even read the messages, you know. I just know what I pray for and what I ask for and what I have written down in my little dream box and all that stuff. You know, I just know all that. And then when I see it unfolding in front of my eye, I know I'm doing right. I ain't never wronged nobody in my life. Never.
Man, fight the doubts off, shake the blame out, and just
that's the hardest part, though.
Stick to your script. All right,
that's the hardest part.
It's hard, but you gotta learn how to do it, and you gotta know that God is gonna help you go through it. Even
just
if you
say no. The word is no.
It's hard to say no, but it's hard. It's easy to learn to say no.
I'm learning to say no. See, the thing, my problem is I gotta say no. No, that's you, not me. No. That, you know, it's hard for me to say no.
Sign up. Let's go. February
I ain't gonna
20th.
worry about it, because if we don't get another artist to sign, I'm gonna let every one of those artists sing as many songs as they can until these doors close. So it don't matter. So you already got like you have like 13 songs.
Yeah, I have 13 songs. Yeah.
One published song.
Yeah.
He got 13 songs he can sing that night.
I'm ready.
Okay?
Yeah.
Sparkeezy got 40.
Yeah.
Papers got 70.
West Philly, get with me, man. Barry, let's go.
You know what I mean? We got music. Fire Nation Flames can sing all night. Judah. I got my boy Twist coming in. We got people, you know what I mean?
Yep.
But that all depends. If you don't want the record labels to see you, you don't have to come. That's it. This is for record labels to see y'all.
Let's go,
So
man.
that's what I'm trying to do.
Noise, barbecue bar, Sherrod. Let's go. Sign up. Let's
Everybody's
go.
been put in place.
Let's go.
All right. Well, we about to pack. We packing up. I know y'all see me packing up. I'm kind of like anxious to get out of here because I got some building things that I got to do. Y'all just remember, tomorrow is Friday. Okay? Tomorrow's Friday on the block105.com. Make sure you listen to my set. Spark Easy is dropping tomorrow, Friday the 28th, 6 p.m. I'm playing the entirety of Titanium 2 and some more great indie artists. Who's your mama?
Ooh, y'all. Let's go, baby. We out. Peace out. Thank y'all for hanging out with
Who's
me.
your mama? Thank y'all for hanging out with us. Making cheese with Millz. We had a great time. We love y'all.
Hey.
See you
All right,
Tuesday.